welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. Go and hit that subscribe button. So today we are going to be doing a Q&A. So I have some questions written down here, okay guys? So I haven't got my glasses on because the light seems to shine on my glasses, so we'll have to see how we get on. So first question, okay, this come from Leanne. How do you cope with 4 teenagers? Well, 3 of them are actually teenagers, and one of them is 10, but he does have ADHD, so really it is like having another teenager. So yeah, let's just say 4 teenagers. He's never been like a young child. He's always been more. I think it's because he's got older brother and older sisters that he's just grown up so fast. So having 4 teenagers, what is it like? It can be challenging, very, very challenging actually. Okay, you've got a lot of different personalities. You've got a lot of different mindsets as well. So that's another thing. So yeah, there's a lot of arguing, a lot of screaming in my house, a lot of, yeah, just a lot of arguing in general. Attitude, oh yes, attitude. So if your kids are still little, the attitude will be coming if they haven't already got it already. So good luck on that one, guys. Good luck. So yeah, so you have to kind of balance things. I think this is what it's all about with teenagers. You know, you've got to give them that little bit of independence, but not too much independence so they think they can get away with a lot of stuff. This is how we've managed to work it anyway, and it's worked out all right. Not saying we've had a brilliant time, because we've had a lot of issues, but we've come through it all now. And yeah, so having 4 teenagers can be tough, but if anyone ever wants to talk about it, then please feel free to put a comment. So the next question, who's this come from? How do you juggle? Oh, this has come from Claire. So how do you juggle being a mum, running a business, and keeping up on social media? This is a good one. This is a good one. It's all about scheduling. It's all about keeping time. So doing your work in small blocks. This is what I've realised, okay? So I don't sit there on my phone all day long. At the moment, obviously, it's a bit different because we're in lockdown. There's not much else we can do. But usually I would be at work in the evenings, you know. I've got the kids at home, dinner, spend time with them, and then I do my work in the evening. So I do my work first thing in the morning, last thing at night. So when I get up in the morning, I do a bit of work on my phone, connecting with people, talking to people. Then I go off to work and do my cleaning business, which is my little business that I do. Then when I come home, I will sort out the kids, we'll have dinner, you know, we'll do the normal stuff. I might do a post. I schedule a lot of my group posts anyway, so that I don't have to be on my phone a lot of the time. And I get back to messages when I can. You don't have to be on your phone constantly. This is what a lot of people seem to think that you have to do when you're running a business from home. Because a lot of people do work, like myself, like my husband, like so many other people. So you have to manage your time. And that is what it's all about. It's all about managing your time and finding the best solution that's going to suit your family life. Not saying it's easy, because nothing is easy. But if you do want anything out of life, you've got to work for it. You have got to work for it. So the next question, how do you get your taps shiny? How do I get my taps shiny? So I will just clean my taps as normal with whatever I've used. I tend to use a cleaning product that says that it makes your tap shiny anyway. If not, I will buff them up. So find something that's maybe not too soft, that it's just gonna kind of, what's the word, you want something that's microfiber really to buff your taps up with. And then what I always do is I love tea towels. I love using old bits of clothing, not something that's maybe a little bit more rougher. I will buff it up with that. That should help your taps stay shiny. That's what I do anyway, and it works a treat. Obviously you should be doing that every time, but sometimes it can be hard when you start getting watermarks. So if you're finding that you've got watermarks on your taps still, then you need to be finding something that gets rid of watermarks as well as getting rid of anything else on your taps. So that's what I would say. I would say just buff them up, keep buffing them up, and they'll be absolutely fine. So I hope that's answered your question. How long have you and Mr. Mick been together, and who asked who out? Ooh, okay. So me and Mr. Mick have been together 14 and a half years. Yeah, nearly 15 years. So we've nearly been together 15 years. We've been married 11 years. And we first met up again. We did actually go to school together, so that's a pretty good one as well. We went to school together. And we went out of each other at school as well, so that's pretty cool. Went out of each other a few times. If my mum's Wendy house was still in the back garden that we had when we were little, then you would actually see Stephanie, SM for MG. So Stephanie Moore, which I used to be before I was married, that was my maiden name, and MG, Michael Gales. So yeah, that's a story in itself. So we met in Jumping Jacks, which is a nightclub. That's where we first met again. We spent, gonna be honest with you, we spent one evening in the same bed. Nothing happened. We just cuddled all night, got up, went home, and that was the end of that. We swapped mobile numbers, and that was the end of that. So what else? What else happened? So then Mr. Mick had his problems at the time. He just moved back home, so he had a lot of rules that he had to look at, he had to abide by as well, and he was working. So actually we didn't see each other for about 3-4 months, I think it might have been. And I thought he was ignoring me because I was messaging him and he was ignoring me. Then one day I get a knock on the door. I think it was a day after my birthday actually. I get a knock on the door and he was there. And he was like, I'm really sorry, but me being a stubborn cow that I was, I said no, and I shut the door on him. Then I messaged him a couple of weeks later and I said, look, I'm sorry about that, you know, do you want to meet up? So we met up for a drink at Sugarloaf, just near where we live, and the rest is history. So yeah, we've been through quite some rough times, but we love each other and we know that we can get through anything that happens in our life. So that is just a little bit about me and Mr. Mick, if you didn't know anything. So that was my Q&A for today, and I will be doing another one. So I'm excited, So I hope you all have enjoyed my YouTube video today. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, get subscribing, because when I get to 50 subscribers, I will be giving a free giveaway. And I'm also hoping to get Mr. Mick on my YouTube channel talking with me very, very soon. So thank you, everyone. Bye.